What's up, guys? Flickfly here, and today I've got episode 65 of my York City career mode for you guys. And in today's episode, we do have transfer deadline day, so that's kind of a big deal. You usually see a couple big deals take place on the deadline day, but that really wasn't the case for us today. I had a couple of players of ours up on the transfer list, namely E065, because he hasn't really progressed as well as I wanted him to be attribute-wise. You know, he has performed pretty well, but I figure if our players aren't going to be going up into the 80s, maybe even the mid-80s, then I do want to go ahead and sell them off, get a little bit extra cash. So you can see there we don't get any offers and we don't go after any players. So not a very eventful transfer deadline day for us, but I know a couple clubs did bring in some key players, so that's kind of cool. I think Mangala was looking to get signed by Juventus and all that stuff. So the first match we have today is going to be in the Capital One Cup against Gillingham. And I thought I would never have to play these guys with their uniforms that look very much like ours. The shade of blue and red are just so similar. So I thought I finally got away with it when we got out of the Empower League 2, but they're back again, and we have to deal with the jersey situation once again. So we do get that one figured out. I think I went with the blue kit. They went with the red or something like that. Or, yeah, we went the red, they went with the blue. But we started things off kind of strugglously, guys. Sinclair got a shot off there, but Gillingham's keeper did play pretty well, and we just couldn't seem to break them down. And I was really surprised at that because they are not a great team. You know, we're in the Premier League. I think they're still in the Empower League 2 unless they got promoted. But Sorrentino finally managed to curl one around the keeper and puts it into the side netting there in the 42nd minute. So finally able to get us on the boards there, so I was happy to see that. But Wilpale actually sends it at a pretty nice cross, but a bad header there, and he does not get that one on target. And we go into halftime with a 1-0 lead here in Court Lane, and we were looking to make it 2-0 because you never know, sometimes you don't want to put things up to chance against Gillingham, and Kirchhoff here is completely through on goal, sends it in across the ice check, but unfortunately Nelson does cover his post, and he makes a really nice save there, to be honest, guys. He performed extremely well because we bombarded them with shots, but we just couldn't get one on target. But Sinclair there finally is able to get a header on goal in the 83rd minute, pretty much seals things for us, and it looks like we will be going on to the next round, the Capital One Cup, so that'll be good for us. I hope to maybe make a bit more of a cup run this year than in last year, maybe like we did 2 years ago when we were in the Empower League 1. I think we got to like the semifinals and then we lost against Liverpool. So if we could do something similar to that, that'd be pretty cool to see. And right here we get our scouting report from our player in Germany as well as our player in England. Both look to be right around the 80 potential. So we'll probably go ahead and sign them in a bit of time once they are 16 and get a little bit of profit for them. They might not fit into the squad, but we'll see when the time comes. And we're just going to continue with a little bit of simulation. You guys might have caught that Daryl Byrne is not happy with his role in the club, and that is a tricky situation because we have two good keepers. I do want to give Joe Jerome the starting time because you guys got to remember he is 17 years old, and Daryl Byrne's like 20 or so, and Joe Jerome's only like 5 attributes worse. So I feel like in the long run, Joe Jerome will be the better player, but as of right now, Daryl Byrne might be the better player for the club. It's a tricky situation, but I think I'm going to try to split up the time as much as I can. So we go into the next game here against Norwich, who I think Valverde is playing for, one of our former players. And yeah, this is a home match, so we're looking to continue our win streak. We're actually doing pretty well in the league so far. I'm kind of surprised how well we've been doing since we've beaten some big teams like the likes of Chelsea and all them. And we're starting things off great this game. 3rd minute goal there through Morante. He just turned the defender, turned on the Jets, and got us the lead there. And Dos Santos here is going to get another opportunity. He's going to tuck that one away. Really nice finish from him. Stays on the ground, but able to get it right by the keeper. He just could not seem to get to that one. And here, I really don't know what they were doing. They were just passing the ball around the back. Bergamelli doesn't have time for that. He's just going to take the ball from them. He's going to slot that one away as well. So it's 3-0 going into halftime. So I don't know what it is against these Premier League teams. They just can't seem to show up to these games. And right here, we have a 3-0 lead going into halftime. So I was extremely pleased with that. The teams just played so well together. And it seems that, I don't know if there's such thing as momentum in career mode. I feel like there is momentum in Ultimate Team because it seems like if you just have the momentum going for you, everything's working. But then again, that could also be mental. You know, FIFA is a big aspect of FIFA is the mental attribute. And there we do manage to, they pulled one back, but we get another one back through Sorrentino off the bit of a rebound. But here's actually a really nice goal from the set piece. Just strikes that one in from Snodgrass. But unfortunately, it was 4-1 at this point, and after that goal, it was 4-2, so they weren't able to pull it back, and we get another nice victory for ourselves. I think we've only lost one game so far, and that game was against Tottenham, and other than that, we've won all our games, so we're sitting up there near the top of the table, which is amazing to see. I think Manchester United is the only team that hasn't lost yet, or Newcastle, or one of those teams, so Manchester United, Manchester City, and I think Newcastle is right up there as well. But here we get another scouting report from our players in Brazil. Nothing seems to be working too well in Brazil, so one of you guys suggested, I don't remember who, but one of you guys suggested that I send my player to their home country. So my scouts are from England, so I will be sending them into England, and I'll be sure to do that for the next round of scouting. So hopefully we can sign some better players and maybe get some with more overall potential. So we go into the last match here against Everton, but we do manage to sign that one Denmark player. He looks to have a bit of potential. I think it was 94 or something ridiculous like that, so we definitely added him to the squad, and he should fit in nicely in a couple years' time. But here we go into the match against Everton, who are a pretty good team. They got Fellaini still, and I really don't recognize too many of the other players. Heidinga is the only other player that I recognize, so they might have made quite a few changes, maybe sold a couple of their players and brought some in. And there you can see Newcastle United topping the league table, tied with Manchester City, Manchester United. So the goal differential seems to be Newcastle's favor at this point. But here's Mukhtar getting a second-minute goal for us. We just get so many of these early goals. I usually don't score too many of them, but I guess something about this playing session, things are just working for me, and that was pretty cool to see because getting those early goals are just a great start. And Kirchhoff makes it 2-0 there in the 20th minute. So in the first half here, we were just dominating against Everton, and they are a good team, so I was really happy to see that. And here's Kirchhoff again, just dribbling around the box, trying to find the right player. Morante does turn the defender, but a good save there from Duffy. I think that's the keeper's name. It's kind of weird to see that as the keeper. I think Tim Howard's the keeper for them right now, unless things have changed from the last time I knew about him. But yeah, we go into halftime with a 2-0 lead there against Everton, so I was pleased with that. And we were looking to make it 3-0 here through Dos Santos, doing a nice chop to get inside, gives it a shot, and a good save there again from the keeper covering his near post. But here, a ball is played inside, and I think it falls to Pinyar, and he is taken out by Hewitt. Pretty clear penalty, and I was really disappointed to give that one up because you know, sometimes the computer can just go on a run and just score 2 goals like that, and we didn't want to be giving up penalties since we are in the 70th minute, so still quite a bit of time. So they go left, but Joe Jerome with his cat-like reflexes makes a great save, keeps his clean sheet, and we get the win there 2-0. So a couple more victories for the club, and we look to keep things going into future episodes. So that's going to bring an end to the episode today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you guys enjoyed the performance in today's episode. If you did, be sure to leave a like or a comment. Anyways, this has been FlickFi. I'll talk to you guys again soon.